Alrighty, Cornelius Gold here, giving you a rundown on Comanche's first mission. Comanche, the rocket designated XR-9C, on its maiden flight, we had a great launch going up, at least initially. But looking at the video, we see that we had problems almost from the start here. Let's take a look. We've got liftoff, and the rocket goes, but you can see right away, as the thrust backs off, there's a little bit of wiggle there in the airframe. All right, now we're at one of the key moments here. We missed our apogee as the rocket noses over, and the backup charge causes all kinds of crazy things to happen. Watch closely. Okay, we're going to look at this at slower motion here. As you see here, the charge goes off. There's a moment where the fins are there, then they're suddenly gone. Now let's take a look slower here. You'll see that there's fins there. You see the charge starts to go off, and the very next frame, the fins are gone. And things are looking really bizarre. And then you see the motor mount shooting out the back. We have it highlighted here in this frame. And these are some of the pieces that we lost. We had no idea this even happened. The whole event happened so fast that even from the ground, none of this was visible in the video. It goes by so fast you didn't really notice it. It wasn't until we had it in slow motion that we saw what happened. Recovering of the rocket showed that we've got everything except for the back end. It's wholly ripped off of the rocket here. What happened? Oh, a lot of things. So let's review what we know so far here. Taking a quick look at the drag separation here, we'll look at a freeze frame here, and you'll see there's a little gap there in the rocket. And what we did in the workshop is we took Comanche, the airframe, and we basically approximated that gap, as you see right there. And when we turned the rocket around and looked at what was going on, we were surprised that it was definitely enough to separate the electrical connection that causes the main charge to go off. This here is what it normally should have looked like the whole way around till it's separated, but instead, because of drag separation, you see the electrical pins there are totally exposed and not connected at all. So that was the cause of the very first problem we had there with no apogee charge happening to separate the rocket at apogee. Taking a closer look here at the video, once again, you see that the event that caused the fins to come apart. Thinking about this on the ride home, one of the thoughts I had was of the motor cap maybe getting wedged into the vent tube. And just so you know what we mean by a motor cap, I've got a little video here where I show you, like on the motor here, you have the area where you put the black powder and then you put the cap on the motor. Well, if the motor cap got wedged in the opening, which it did happen when we took apart the rocket to see what was going on, that'll explain everything. This is another view here. If that hole became plugged, then there's nowhere for those gases to go when the ejection charge goes off, which caused the entire back end of the rocket to blow off instead. So those are the results of our investigation here on Comanche, and thanks for watching this quick video.